On to the news. Overwatch beta. Finally. But you know what? It's Blizzard. It's Blizzard. So just because the beta's starting doesn't mean you're going to play. Because that's how Blizzard likes to dangle games in front of gamers. It's just like, hey, our beta's starting this Friday or this Saturday. Or come this Tuesday, you'll be able to join our beta. Ooh, we're going to have to pick you first. We're going to have to select you from a random prize pool of people. We got to make sure you're worthy of receiving our game first. So it's going to be one of those things where you sign up, and they're going to bring in people in waves for the closed beta. You remember Heroes of the Storm. It was the same type of deal. It's like you can sign up, but you may not get in, and people are going to be refreshing their Blizzard profiles and their pages all the time to see if they got in over and over again. It's such a cruel tactic. Such a cruel tactic. But the good news is that on top of that, they are going to be doing beta test weekends, which is going to open it up to everybody. But that's not going to start on the 27th. That's going to be later. So I encourage you all, if you haven't already, to go to this page, go to the Blizzard site, sign up, and get in that pool of users, of possibility users. And then you might get in this closed beta group. You might. Just might get in there. They're going to include FAQ and all kinds of good stuff. But Overwatch, man, this is Blizzard's foray into objective-based, team-based, class-based, fun-based shooters. Us old schoolers remember games like TF2, and yeah, we've quite enjoyed that class-based system for quite many years. And TF2 is still going strong. TF2 is nowhere, and I say TF2, I mean Team Fortress 2. It's nowhere near dead. It is going very strong. They just got an update a couple days ago, or about a week ago, regarding aliens. That was necessary. Overwatch beta, guys, coming soon to a possibility near you. So it's so sad, man. It's so sad that you're not guaranteed to get in. Check it out, guys. You got to do that. Now, gonna move on to some tech news, and I found this today, and I just cracked up. That's fine. I'm just gonna read this out loud, then we're gonna play the video. This USB stick will fry your computer within seconds. A Russian security researcher known as Dark Purple has created a USB stick that contains an unusual payload. It doesn't install malware or exploit a zero-day vulnerability. Instead, the customized USB stick sends 220 volts, technically minus 220 volts, through signal lines of any USB unit of a USB interface, thereby frying the hardware. It's a zap. It's a USB zapper. Dark Purple claims in the Russian language that the attack is not just limited to computers, but can be used to incapacitate almost any equipment equipped with a USB drive. Movie time. Ooh, that click. That click is so brutal. It's like it's dead, Jim. Poor that ThinkPad ain't did nothing to nobody. That ThinkPad didn't do nothing to nobody. It's done. It's done. So yeah, this guy says you shouldn't worry about his broken laptop. He claims that he will live and a new motherboard is on the way. He thinks that it's extremely unlikely that the hard disk was damaged, so it still should be possible to access the data stored on the drive. That's good news, you know. You just fried my motherboard. That's all. With your USB stick of doom. Man, that's like a new level of evil, you know? You just like you could go, oh man, you can run around the computer store if you were so inclined with one of these in your hand, or maybe 10, and just go la 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 bzz, la 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 bzz, la 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 bzz, la 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 bzz, bzz, la 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 bzz. There's an Apple store. I hate Apple. La 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 bzz, la 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 bzz, la 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 bzz, bzz, bzz. Or anything with a USB port, which is like everything these days. You go to a gym. Go to the treadmills. They got USB ports. Oh, just so much evil, man. That's. It was like I was so shocked and impressed at the same time. I was like, "Wow, why would you do that?" And wow, what a just a fabulously evil idea. Oh man. And you know what? I never even thought about this. I mean, I have like a very limited amount of electrical engineering training from the limited courses I took in college. And I never thought about doing something like this. Let's just make a payload. Because, I mean, you hear about malware being installed in USB. You can just, you know, it's even in the movies. You just install it, you know, we saw it in freaking Iron Man. Just put in a USB and all of a sudden, virus. I mean, even Hollywood's doing it. But, just like good old-fashioned electricity. It ain't got nothing to do with code. It ain't got nothing to do with, like, viruses. It's just like, we're just going to fry the hardware. Amazing. Amazing. Check this story out, guys. Yeah, the details. This USB stick will fry your computer within seconds. And for our final story, you guys use Chrome, right? I'm assuming a lot of you use Chrome. And a few years ago, I think it was 2013. I think it was 2013. Google Chrome included a little notification program thing. And it was called Notification Center. And it was designed to give you pop-up notifications a la Growl, a la all kinds of cool stuff we've been using in Linux and Mac OS 10 and other OSs for a long time. Even Windows had their own notification apps that were out there. So Chrome built this in. But for some reason, I couldn't stand it. I always disabled it. I was like, I don't want this. Go away. Uninstall. Uninstall forever. And if I have to do a new install, it'll pop up. I'm like, oh, it's back again. That stupid Chrome notification center is back. Right click settings. Where is it? Start it? No. Uninstall. I'm trying to get rid of it. But this is a story, the Chromium blog, that is going away. Yes. The new notifications documentation reflects changes that will affect the Chrome application developers who send notifications to the center. Notifications sent solely to notification will now result in an error. An API events tied to the center will no longer fire. All the notifications will continue to work without any underlying changes. So what they're going to do is they're going to get rid of it. And I just, I am not going to miss it at all. I am absolutely not going to miss it. I'm going to say goodbye to it, and I'm going to never talk about it again unless I want to bring up a bad memory of my life that brought forth tears and shame and awkward sweats to a psychiatrist. Pain. Check it out, guys. Chromium blog has the details near over there. And that's the news. That it. All right.